morning, everyone. Val here, and this morning's breakfast is 3 eggs over hard with cheese and my grapefruit, and I have my vitamins. I have some ginger, peach, and turmeric tea that I've been drinking while I'm reading my Bible study this morning, and I have my water for my vitamins, and I'm ready to start my day. It's cold out this morning. I didn't even want to get out of bed. It is about 55 degrees right now outside. Got a little colder, down in the 30s overnight. I'm watching the garden because we still have some tomatoes and some peppers out there. I don't want it to hit freezing. We have been picking a few of the tomatoes and bringing them in. I think I'm going to use them. I'm going to pick a couple of the peppers probably tomorrow and make some kind of like stuffed peppers. I don't really do stuffed peppers, but I like cut the peppers in half and lay them in the bottom of the pan, and then I put the rice mixture on top of them. So, and I'm probably going to use the fresh tomatoes out of the garden to do that, because I've got 5 or 6 small ones that are ripe, but I can use that and mix that with some of the canned tomatoes or something, and do a little something fresh out of the garden before we hit winter here. It's cold. I'm thinking about, once I finish eating today, going up to the park and doing another walk around the park. I think it's about a mile. I'm going to, I've set up my phone so that it has the step counter on it. So I'll take my phone with me and use that as a step counter to see how far it is around. And I'm going to bring my walking stick that I'm going to take with me. It's a collapsible walking stick that I bought to take with me on my trip in November. I'm going to see how that works for me, if it's worth taking or not. And I bought a gimbal for my phone, so I may take that also. I haven't really figured it out yet or tried to use it. I just opened it and looked at it, but I haven't figured out how it works yet. So, but I will figure that out between now and my trip. I don't know if I'll bring it today because I don't really have time to mess with it right now. So I might just bring my phone and do a little bit of video out there and show you the walking path. Well, the so-called walking path. It's a little rustic, but it's not really a path, but it's mowed grass. So it's a trail, so to speak. So I'll take you out there and show you that. Try to get a few footsteps in this morning. Gonna bundle up because it is still cold out there. And I'm gonna wear a pair of boots that I have that I bought from Walmart that are not gonna be the boots, hopefully, that I'll take to Peru with me. I'm hoping that I can get a better set of boots, or pair of boots, I should say. I gotta run down to, it's like Tractor Supply, a place like that carries boots and stuff, that's over in Louisa. But I'm going to run down there. That's where Steve said he got his, and they're really nice boots. So I'm going to go see what they have. Not today, though. I have, I'm going to try to walk today. I've already, done my Bible study. I do have a few things I have to do for billing, but, I paid all the bills for this month. I'm working on my own finances right now, not, the family finances, but trying to figure out what I want to do for Christmas, and move a couple dollars around, and I'm kind of waiting to see when that's going to hit my checking account. So we'll see what happens, and I can finish out the bills for the month. Well, like I said, I don't really have any, but the financing, I guess, for the month. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast and bundle up nice and warm. I have a sweatshirt here, and I'm going to throw a shirt over that and do this trail one more time to see how how many, if it's a mile, and how long it takes me, and figure that out so that I can, if it's workable, I can do that until I leave for Peru, and then when I come back in the winter, it's probably not going to be, it's going to be too cold probably to walk it, and I'll just walk on the treadmill till spring. But we'll see what happens. I can always go into the state park and do one of the trails there. I don't know that I really want to do that by myself. It's safety and numbers kind of thing. And I still am a little bit leery about, you know, walking that's not at home by myself, but I'm going to go do it. So I'll take y'all along. Let me eat my breakfast and we'll get started. Want to show you all the beautiful flowers, the chrysanthemums that my friend Jean brought to me when they came to visit this past weekend. Aren't they pretty? Steve's gonna get a pot outside, a large pot ready for me, and I'm gonna plant them out there probably this weekend or next weekend. I want to enjoy them for a little bit first, and then they should come back every year. So they're beautiful. Perfect fall flower. Look at the colors in them. All right, this is the park, and I'm gonna walk around the field down there. I can't really see because of the light, but see that patch of grass down there? I'm gonna walk around that patch of grass all the way back along the edge of the trees, and it'll bring you up on the other side along the edge of those trees over there. And this is the park. It's near our house. So, got my walking stick, got my boots on. I'm going to take my time and have a nice walk. I'm going to see how long it takes me. So let's get going. I'm down at the back section. I've walked all that way down, coming along the back section now. Along the woods. It's really not that cold out. For 55 degrees, I don't feel cold at all. So it's actually a pretty nice little walk. But as you can see, like here, there's some dips. Like this area here dips down some. So you got some ups and downs. A little better for walking or hiking the path than walking a flat surface like on the treadmill. It really hasn't taken that long to get to the back section. This is where I started getting a little winded the last time I came down here. But today I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel winded at all. I think if I do this a few times, my body will adjust to it. My legs were a little tight. I could feel it in the muscles the last time I walked this. Feeling easier this time. I think this area about here is the halfway point. I'm thinking where they have this little tree planted here. I'm going to think this is halfway. I got a little tree planted. But I'm hoping this is not private property. I don't think that it is. It's behind the park. So I'm thinking it belongs to the city or the county. And I'm glad that they have it mowed. And I'm sure they have it mowed probably so people can walk around it. I see track marks here. That may be from the mower though. Alright, I'm going to continue on. I'm under a black walnut tree. Can you see the black walnuts? I don't know if you can see in my shadow. But there's bunches of black walnuts on the ground. This one's kind of cracked open here. Steve opened one the other day, and the nuts look really good in them. But we've messed with black walnuts before, and they'll really stain your hands if they're not ripe yet. There's the green one. But you got to be careful with your footing on these huge walnuts. These ones aren't ripe yet. These are black walnuts. That's a dead tree. Not sure which ones are the walnut trees. I'm not good with all of that. But they're from here somewhere. Look at all the walnuts on the ground. Definitely got to watch your footing here. All right, we're halfway up the side, just about. We're going to continue on. I finished the walk. It says it was about 2,000 steps in 23 minutes, which I don't think is too bad. I'm not sure how many steps. I want to look it up, how many steps in a mile. But, and everybody's steps are different, I guess, as far as that goes. But let me see if I can figure out how many miles that is for 2,000 steps. If you know, put it in the comment section below. But that was a nice walk. I didn't have as much trouble as I had the other day with Jean when I was walking around with Jean. It seemed like it was a little easier. So I'm going to come back and continue to do this. I may even get up to 2 laps around it, you know, just maybe cutting off this, but just going around twice and then coming back up. But it's a good little walk, and I'm sweating just a little bit. I felt it coming back up the hill here. But I enjoyed this morning's walk. I'm going to put it on my list to make sure that I've come back out here in the next day or two. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe Thursday, maybe every other day. And then hit the treadmill every other day. Get my stamina back up, my endurance back up, and get ready for this hike up Rainbow Mountain. So let me head on home. I'm in the craft room. I finished this hat last night. Turned out really cute. It's purple. It looks blue, but it's purple. I'm going to be cutting, I think, the sunflower material and this material today. I've got to find colors that will match it. I think I like this material for that one. Maybe something a little brighter. Maybe this one or this one. That one's not bad for this one. I think I might go with this if I have enough. If I don't, I might have to go with this. I think both of those are pretty close to each other. All right, I'm going to start cutting material. I don't think I'm going to use this material. All right, let me get going, and I'm going to start working, make some bowl cozies. All right, I am done in the craft room for today. I did 4 of these gnome bowl cozies. I have 4 done. I cut out some to do, I think like 8 more, but I don't have any more of the yellow for the inside. So I've got to go to the store and get some of that. I did get 2 of the pot holders done to go with that because I had a little bit of extra material. And I ran the sewing machine needle through my finger, caught it right on the edge by the fingernail and went straight through all the way to the other side. So that wasn't very pleasant, but I did cut out for tomorrow some of this yellow material here. It's got a little bit of a pattern to it, and then it's going to be on the back of the sunflowers. So that'll be my project for tomorrow. I may go to the store in the morning and try to get some more of this yellow here because I'd like to finish those. But that's what I got done for today. We're just going to do leftovers tonight. Steve's on his way home. He should be home in about 10 minutes. But that's it for me in the sewing room today. My finger is not feeling good, so I'm going to take it easy. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below. And remember, it's all about the adventure. It's an adventure in sewing sometimes. I've never put the needle through my finger before. The sewing machine needle, you know. But I've poked myself with needles before, not the sewing machine needle. So, new experience. I don't want to do that again. Catch y'all tomorrow. Bye now.